Now everything should be on. Hello, Drex. Hello. There. There we go. That should be fine. Everything should be on. Hmm? Oh, that's the new that's the new raid top. Wait, where is or not? Where is or not? Saw somebody yelling here. Where is or not? Take the marble. The marble. Oh, you cannot emote while trading. That's lame. Come on, dude. Just said a minute ago. Take the marble. I'm gonna leave soon. It's a missed opportunity, dude. Fine. Fine. Be out. Do not try for the light. Yes. I still get like some of the people that I gave the marble to, like they, when I see them sometimes they were like, hey, remember me? And then they like summon the marble out. I'm like, yeah, I remember. Yeah. I usually give the marble sprout to like sprout players. must have given out like tens, if not hundreds of them. I trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Yes. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on the recent journey. But I would now often drift the mist continent and to oversteer in Treno. It was heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds. Flesh and blood strive in that living wrecked landscape. Sweden was eager to restore diplomatic relations. I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much needed support. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home. Yes. For the time being though, I'd say we accomplish all with have we though? Better of preservation's research. It is yet unclear how Calix learned the techniques he used to summon his, well, Asians, of course. There is likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope the shell's effort bear more fruit. Jump, jump, jump. Speaking of, can you hear me? Shell and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Care to join us? We'll be there right away. Excellent. Shell seems rather eager to speak with you all. Yeah, like in the, like, let's say, what would it be? Couple of years ago, I think. Like I used to buy the market board out of the this public PCs here. Oh, they're looking for a job. Yeah, like I used to buy like the market board just out of the marble and try to trade with all the sprouts I saw. I have given out tens of those. Alright, this was the puzzle. I wish they might made more content like this place. Puzzles were pretty nice. Oh, there's the key. What did we find about the key?
You're just in time for a progress report. The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Asians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Cadix doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
Yay!
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala.
Ah.
And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession.
Ah.
The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the
so
one they
it's
expected.
it's like you need something extra to make it proper.
Reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
Yeah, we remember that one.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Soralja in its use. Thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source.
Yes. Some dimension hopping.
Thene took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
I mean, yes, but I mean, people are made of ether.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yay.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Oh, do you want me to choose to remove it? Okay, well, yes. I think so. The key. Looks like a...
Give me a moment.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, is that the key there? The little crystal? Oh. Little crystal looking thing. It looks kinda like the white aura sight we have used in the past. Usually I don't give any funny ideas.
My word.
It's a primal, isn't it? Oh. Oh yeah, because you still can see the ether power.
Ishtola?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory.
Mm.
The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
It reminds me of Sim's crystal.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azem?
I mean, it might be, because if that lets us travel, and the Azem was a traveler.
A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
Private call.
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure.
And something has happened.
Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
I see.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
We'll be back.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In
Yes.
the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study
Uh-oh.
it further.
What is
With
he
the
gonna
utmost
do?
care, I assure you.
So something is going wrong.
Well
I
then,
feel it.
Shall we be off?
I feel it.
Ojika will be expecting us.
Because seeing the radiance of the key and everything. Trail to the heavens. There is something ominous about the crystal. Alright, I guess we can just... Been here in a good while. Welcome back, and what a pleasure is to see you too. Thank you for contacting us, Ochika. We came as soon as we could. Felt prudent given how troubled Tatar was. We reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shall and Yustala have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. Let me fetch Tatar for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? Sure. Let's see what Tataru has. What problems does she have?
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask. Welcome back.
Here is Tataru, our little tax evasionist. It's been a while.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Uh-oh.
Rather alarmingly, Void Scent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
Void Scent.
I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend
Void
with.
Scent.
But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the Void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in
Weird.
danger.
Or is that another rejoining attempt?
A deeper connection to the Void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Well, that's not bueno. Short while earlier in the tertium. These guys cannot even use magic, so it's so double.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Taral. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
True.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding.
True.
It's up to all of us to forge new bonds together.
Food is always good.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
Don't you worry.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Taral taught us that much.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolal.
Oh, that's neat.
Thank you.
Stunned.
But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
True. Uh-oh. So much for catching breath, I suppose.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Plutonium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fissure? No, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
We're gonna run there. Okay.
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabad contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you.
We
I
shall
was
get
able
to the bottom of it.
contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Yes. Wait round the tertium to request aid. As intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcement were ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Yes. Oh. Take the gold. Let's go. Two worlds entwined. Oh. It's the 13 attacking. Or fourth, whatever fell to the... What? That's what we're about to see. There we are. You have made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Yes.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
True.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of void scent. They fall back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
We sure can.
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Cryo. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Munitions? Yeah, let's go then. Oh, it's a dungeon straight from the get-go. We shall go. Other players, please. Other players, please. Oh, the new dungeon. This we should probably do all the side quests as well at some point. Clear the map out of the... Let's see, new dungeon. Pretty cool music. kitchen. Oh, birds.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fisher.
Ooh. Let's see what this thing does. Eye of the Scorpion. Oh, that's like... No, but no. No. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, I saw one. Oh, it was a... Oh, I thought it was a war and not a touch. I see. My bad. Let's see, it was a box. But yeah, that's like the Machitech Scorpion fused by the Ackerman. It's kind of a cool concept. So we need to look at it and then assign first. No? No, it's different. That's better. Ta-da! Go. Yeah, so definitely the same things from this. From the place we went to. The boss. The short. Very out. How did that? Somehow the benediction went. Yes. Mana? Yes. Basically on it. The weapon factory. Vacuum tube. Wait, what do they have here? What's that thing in the building? Some red notes, I guess. fuss. Okay. What remains now for our world now, bitch?
Take form and serve!
It also explode.
Carry out my will! Now for something different!
Oh, interesting.
Time to pull the string!
It's fair. It's almost bad. Oh no. It's okay. I'm not the okay. Guess that worked. I assume it was the puppet's power thing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit by something. That's nasty. Be cool now. Let's see how they got hit in the first place. Hello, Under. Hello, hello. I'm feeling they left. Give me everything. Yep. That's going to be interesting. Interesting design. Okay, but we did not kill it, so it's still there, I suppose. We're gonna question it. Now it's going back to this fissure.
I think that's all of them.
The evil fox. Well, let's see what happens because
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
sure.
It's over.
Don't. Why did you say it out loud?
I can only imagine
Come
the
on,
extent of the
Julius.
damage were it not for your aid.
You should know better.
On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you.
Don't
for all
ever
you've
say
done
it's
for my people.
over until it's actually
my home.
over. Mm-hmm.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Did you not guys hear what the thing said?
If you do that, I will be trapped here.
Yeah, it's like what's the string game you play? Is it like called like Cat's Cradle or something? Like that reminds me of that. Like the little string game you play with your should that I'll be trapped here.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
What the? Oh. Yes, Julius, what do you want? I'm pretty sure Julius will probably wanted to go home.
You want to go back? To the void?
That's where their home is.
Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place.
Yes, but
But I cannot let her depart with the void. If only the winds would blow there, as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
let's just send him back.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration.
Yes.
I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void. I'm sure of it.
His soul is imbued with the will of all those I've consumed.
Mm-hmm.
We shall return to our world and seek out this zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
Yes.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
That's cool. Except something will happen. No, okay. It's a peaceful rebirth. Very nice.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh, Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I might lead by example.
True.
Well then, shall we head back?
Surely that was not all of it. There has to be some other things going on. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilsebard contingent was successful containing the threat. Void sent to attack in such numbers. They aren't imagining the consequences had you not provided them timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you all. Yes. You may now enter the party NPC. Yeah. A grave presentiment.
The Ilsebard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being.
But
Though it remains unclear why the fissures
Yes.
opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
yes.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves
yeah,
had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental
boy.
in our bid to reunite
Yes.
Ritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Yeah, the thing in the treasure chambers.
Oh gods. The moon.
Or the moon, yeah.
With our attention
That's
fixed
totally what
upon
I was
planar
thinking of,
fissures,
yes.
I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better
Are we
hurry.
gonna have a lunar cry situation here? Lunar tiara?
Let us make for Bestway's Burrow. I dare say
In
the
Final Fantasy
Loporrits
VIII.
are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded.
Oh boy.
I shall likewise contact Y'shtola.
Moon is
Her
haunted.
knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alize, please see they come to no harm.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will.
What's up?
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Is it food?
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
Aww.
She likes dumplings.
Sure, I'll give her the dumplings. So the warrior of light becomes Uber Eats. Sure. They will deliver food from now on.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the Fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
It's gonna be, the bunny's gonna be void food.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
We shall. Doomed. Doomed, I say. What? Is it the Fisher? Oh. Sure. Bombs are void sent. What? Oh, those are quite sent, yes. I see now. See that can you just sleep? Just a question. Fully resisted. What's the point of the sleep anymore? Need the rabbit. My valiant savior. So frightened I dare not to move. Oh, you're looking for a living way? I think I saw her heading southwest. Several slaughter bots in Tau, but I worry they won't be enough to out for all the voids and... Yeah. Probably not. Oh yeah, there is a fissure right down there. There is living way.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
Yeah, I think it's just a basic.
Any real danger.
Yeah, it's the basic map music here, I think.
Aquarius is likewise plagued with void scent.
Yes, it is.
If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater.
Ah, okay, cool.
Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through.
Don't say it out
I don't
loud.
foresee any major problems.
Why don't nobody ever learns in these games? You don't say something like that out loud, because it will probably happen. Oh.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
Yeah.
There you are.
Nobody ever learns.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Thank you. Thank you, Stola.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
Mm-hmm.
'Tis Gorbez's domain beyond the Void Gate.
Yes.
I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Hopefully good.
By the 12.
Ooh. They are connected. Ah, so bright. Behold the gift of ethos. Oh, that was the that's the ancients talking. Yours is a journey without end, conceived and guided by a principle. Hold fast to what you must and meet your fate without fear. Yeah, this is the ancients talking. For discover unites the stars and the one. So we are supposed to do the rejoining non-barrier path. Yo! It's an unexpected turn of events. What? What's a summoning circle? Yo, what the heck is... They're headed your way. They're headed your way.
Let them go.
What in the... What in the what? Why are we still in the moon? Oh. It's an invasion. Oh wait, no, we are in the 14th moon. There is 0.
What are you doing here?
Good question. Visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful.
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Is that?
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of
Oh,
Enuo.
straight to the trial? Okay.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
To become a reaper again.
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Oh. Wait, give the dumplings to 0 before you start fighting.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
A mere mortal will be your doom.
Hast thou come in search of power?
Yes.
Renown?
Yes. No.
I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Is this 8-bit music? Holy shit. This sounds awesome again. The unmaking. Yo! Where did we go? Joker! Thank you for the follow, thank you. Oh, is this already domain now? That's a cool rendition of the battle music. Let's fucking go. Sorry, not. Alright.
All who dare oppose me shall quake
the
before the
subscription as
silken
well.
dark.
Thank you. Thank you, that's cool.
The Void's power is mine to wield.
Might be on the same side as the other one.
Perish.
The battle music is awesome again.
Be still.
Guess of the Void. How about no? Ah, I got hit.
Accept your downfall.
Oh, what's going on here? Okay, run! Oh, that is actually a pretty fucking cool mechanic. Oh. And this is awesome rendition of the battle team.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Oh, is this gonna... Ouch. Lot of new kind of mechanics I see.
The void consumes.
Hopefully not.
Naught will endure.
Oh.
Neither past nor future.
We're gonna get the suck. Blood. Jeez. They took this to the next level, holy shit.
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide you.
Thank you, Shiro.
You must break free.
No, something. That's pretty cool.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with Enoa.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Oh.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain! Such is the power of the void.
That's cool. Oh, really, that is cool. Oh, it works.
The void shall never cease to be. My power is absolute.
That game's growing longer. Uh-oh. Let's see. So it's right here.
The void's power is mine to wield. Thus did all boundaries cease to be. Behold the truth of this world! Accept your downfall.
Run. What is this? Cross interference. No.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
I did that wrong. Oh no. At least I told that didn't give enough to the steps. Otherwise that would happen in the match.
Perish. Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still. Thus did all boundaries cease to be.
Holy shit, this fight was pretty cool. Actually. Bravo. Bravo, that was really a cool fight.
They must be sealed away.
Nice. That was really cool. Very cool fight.
I'm glad you came.
Oh, please give the dumplings to Zero now. That's why we came here, food delivery.
I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from passing through the gate.
Kinda.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
What about the dude from the dungeon we sent back here? Did you notice any abnormalities in the void of late?
Nothing comes to mind. Why'd you ask? So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate.
No. It's
For
been
better or
everywhere.
worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since Zeromus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened.
Please do tell, Golbez.
Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt.
When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
With natural degradation.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
Naturally.
'Tis a possibility.
That's a that's a weird thing.
What of Razatan and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
Mm-hmm.
Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home.
Mm-hmm.
Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
Oh yeah, don't forget the dumplings.
Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Oh my god, it's SM Magics.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Give the dumplings, goddammit. The sole reason we came here. Deliver the dumplings. Oh, now seems the opportune time to give Zero the parcel Julius prepared for her. Oh, something for me. Package of dumplings. That smell food, is it? I recall Chulu speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. It's more than enough to share with colleagues now that he forgoes the eater of Atarus. I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. Sometimes I wonder that what the void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it will suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. Heartening though, if nothing else. Void food. Beacon from beyond. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some times. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Enu's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, I might be wise to return to my domain. Won't you join us? The sword should be no imminent danger. Good will await you by the crater. Teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need over my generals were in place. Guillaume herself crafted the device that I made lay low, a servant of light. Ironic that we now use it seeking to restore the light to the void. Yes. Forgive my idle reminiscence. This time we made our descent. It was not always so. Many who lived here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual ether from Barbaris's and domain. Those resources will enable me to expand mine as needs arises. We had best prepare for our potential guest. Yes. It's a big one. It's a big one. I imagine you remember these, the transmitter we used to receive light from the first. They were but channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into Crystal Tower. And using the tower's cross-rift travel capabilities, light is conveyed into 13. I have a mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Sure. Elevated location, you say? Oh. Yeah, this will be a bit more elevated. That would probably be pretty cool if we restore this someday.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
That's more smart.
I am
This
Zero,
smile.
and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we...
Yeah, what do we do but try and try again?
Very well. It is ample proof your comrade spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And
cool.
you shall have mine.
Very cool. Seeing Julius' intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing her to me. Gather you'll head home sooner rather than later. You will not be able to freely return to domain. Are you certain you wish to leave? I mean, we don't really have anything to do here. Then let us return to Red Moon.
Would you deliver a message to Eulus for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
True. Wait, so that just, to them it just looked like I just vanished in the thin air. Oh, but what about these guys? They're probably worried where I went.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Yeah. And now it's just like appear out of nowhere. Like, phew.
Wait. Is that?
That's me. Oh, that's a lot of explaining to do.
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Yeah, the crystal and the key interacted and boom, I was in the Void Moon.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either.
So it's for the Azem to use.
Nor did we hear a voice.
Ethos.
Might this be the key's true name?
Perhaps.
While many mysteries remain,
Wait,
for
what does
now,
ethos
I'm glad
mean?
to learn the state of affairs in the 13th.
Ethos, a Greek word meaning character. Or custom. Referring to guiding beliefs, values, or ideals that characterize a community, nation, or ideology. Let's see.
Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yeah.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
The natural decay. Just oh, Asians. She's cute though.
And who might you be? Not her void sent, I'd wager.
She's cute though. That's fine.
Greetings. I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
What? Nature magic?
Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
Lies, I tell you.
If you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you would want to
As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
That's why. So it's the natural rejoining process.
Yes. It seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
Yo! Oh yeah, because Hydaelyn and
Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth.
Excuse me? Complete.
Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
Question.
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiac.
Okay, so we doomed the world. That's nice.
The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
That is true.
The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course.
Yes, that is correct.
So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased. I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. 'Twould be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Yeah, like what they have been trying to do since the start of the game.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections.
Oh.
Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one.
Well, that's such a premise for the next expansion.
Should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
But
like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
okay, I thought that Sinos was coming back.
Wait!
That's quite something. There you are. One moment you were standing before me, the next you vanish into thin air. Thanks to you all, the Voidsent have been eradicated and gates lie sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. Though, I can't help but notice none of you seems to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? The star seeks to become a whole. But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Hyden made no mention of natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain. Or maybe Hyden did not know that it would occur that way. Not before thanking you for dispatching the Voidsent so handily. You well and truly saved the day. betray. Oh, okay, the patch, not patch quest. The implications of the solstice and the winterer schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take some time to consider. To that end, I believe you should get and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow science. Yeah. Why don't we convince the Rising Stones? It is long overdue. No doubt we should use some respite after Garlemald. Yeah. To the Rising Stones once again. It is settled then to the Rising Stones. Perfect. Perfect. Over here again. Long time ago. Everything has changed since you last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. She and great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer. Yeah, it's long time since. It's been a couple of years.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here.
Couple of
Though
years.
our order's dissolution was indeed in name only. Thereafter, we did largely operate independent of one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Yes.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
Nobody knows where Estinian is going at any given time.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
True. Very true.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
We shall. The world is going to be destroyed.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The winter solstice, yes.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
True. It's
And
very
the
true.
Winterers are formed of others, like him.
Mm-hmm.
In light of the recent Void Scent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
That is true.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could.
Mm-hmm.
But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation...
Yeah.
Then what can we possibly do?
We must find alternative
wonder-
ways.
Was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
That's a good question. Because I think not. Because otherwise she would have probably told us something while we were doing the whole Endwalker ending.
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Vinar.
Yeah.
So it is entirely possible she was unaware.
And that's what I'm thinking.
But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
I mean, I feel like she would have told us. Because if I remember correctly, like the Hydaelyn was the goddess of like stability and stasis and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that she probably might have known that once she was gone.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
I feel like...
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer.
Yeah, because they didn't have to deal with that kind of world ending.
We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession.
So we are gonna call
After
it
all,
Ethos.
it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Einor and I were training in Gridania when Voidsent attacked the Dwellers Wood. We were able to fend them off with the help of the twin adders. When I heard the invasion has already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered confidential reports sent to the other sky scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly apprised, and we were able to make haste to Garlemald. Remain bound by common purpose. May that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Yes. Voltinet and I had remained in Corvus to monitor the situation among the Garleans. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled that we were able to return. Garlean community has made a great start in improving relation with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issue. For me and the twins, it might spoke that fire even hotter. By your guys, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principle of Sarlayan astrology. I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to preserve with more focused training, better leverage my Oh, become astrolog. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield this day. I can scarcely hold my bones steady, let alone hit target. So sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I know you still required constant supervision. You two haven't said in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. After Urianse and I went off on our visit, I spent some time exploring Saktural. Never had a chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. Turned east through Loa Zeniheta before heading up the coast of the frigid North Reaches. Storied beast of the sea. Just to show how diverse Tural really is. Also met with the Walaski, though we had not time to study their arts at length. We were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. We still have plenty to see for the continent. Yes. Yes. It was by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alice and I have opted to formally withdraw our efforts in Garlemald. If there are anything we can do to protect the world, we'll also share to keep the Garleans safe. Julius and his comrades are already working towards the brighter future. I'm more worried about us. It's difficult to see the path ahead. Hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high. Okay. In the meantime, let us prepare a letter for Julius. We mustn't let despair stray our hand. True. Seems everyone has much more to discuss with one another. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourselves comfortable in the town's respite. Really? Something will happen, I wager. Or not. Who's gonna come here, Ustola or Catboy?
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this.
Oh.
Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential. You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish
well, that's the next expansion place where we are going. The Evercold. That sounds exciting.
It was not my intent to excite. I have my own designs I would see realized, nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
Wrong.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting. Have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
Perhaps.
I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs.
See.
Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable.
Okay, so they are just a group of people who want to make the rejoining happen sooner. But everybody has like a different different way to go about it, I guess.
Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create.
Right.
In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble evil deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
So what, we need to try to find a balanced way to come to like bring about the joinings. If shattered stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to winter's end? Much poetic. Trail to the heavens. Oh boy. Oh boy. That will be interesting to see. God, so hyped for the next expansion. That is quite a conundrum. Quite the conundrum. To put that in. Huh. So the whole world will end and go back to the Big Bang once the natural rejoining happens. And I assume the next, well, from this point onward we will try to prevent it. Alright, make a, no, not prevent, but like try to manifest the rejoining in some other way. I guess. I wonder if we can return this quest now. Or does it still break the game? We shall try. Can we return, or will the game kill itself? Let's see. Yeah, Hildebrand only wants to help. That's the problem, his help ain't nothing but hindrance. Yeah, unfortunately.